Hello and welcome to the Rich Cliq Show, episode number 2. This is Kirtiman Sharma and I am Cheshta Sharma. In this show, we discuss personal finance and the journey to financial freedom. So, in this episode, let's take up the question which you have sent us. Okay, so I am Prashant. I work in IT company in Bangalore. I have 40,000 in hand salary. I pay monthly home mortgage of 20,000. So Prashant has bought a home, he is paying a monthly mortgage. Well done. I have monthly expenses of 8,000 rupees. Awesome. So should I invest the remaining money to pay my loan quicker or invest in mutual fund? Awesome. So we have 40,000 income coming.
Yeah, let's break it down first. 40,000 is the income, and I pay monthly home loan mortgages is 20,000
There's
rupees.
50% he's paying his.
Yeah, very okay. Only you should pay less than 50%. That's okay,
Yeah.
right? And I have monthly expenses of 8,000 rupees. Oh, that's less.
That's less, yes.
Yeah, that's
So
less.
he's
Or maybe he's living in the same house which he's bought.
yeah, he's living in the same house. That is why he has cut his monthly expenses to 8,000.
But still, they're very less.
Yeah,
That's
well
good.
done for that.
And then should I use the remaining amount? Okay, so how much is remaining? This 28 is the expenses.
12,000 is remaining.
12,000 is remaining. All right. And how long is the loan? We don't know, by the way.
Okay.
And here's the thing. All right. So I have a formula, and according to the formula, I would first ask you the question: do you have any emergency funds? First question is that, because before investing into mutual funds, that is a riskier investment. Do you have any emergency funds? Because let's say there's an accident or something. Do you have a health insurance? Because these are the basics. If you don't have these, putting your money into mutual funds, you would not be able to get that money back very quickly.
What kind of emergencies he can face?
An accident,
Okay.
probably a damage, some damage to the car or house, which they need to repair immediately,
Okay.
which is like some expenses. Or even generally, I would say emergencies are medical and we should take care of them. Even though you have a health insurance, you should still have some cash in hand, because there is a time gap. Even though the insurance companies say that we'll give you immediately half an hour and all, but when you rush to the hospital or something,
You need to
you
have
need-
money.
and there are a lot of emergencies where you don't actually go to the hospital.
Yeah.
You don't get admitted, and so your health insurance is not, it doesn't comes into play. So there are a lot of places where you need some cash.
Okay, so first of all, Prashant, the question is that do you have emergency fund? So let's take a scenario. Let's say he has some emergency fund, and let's say he has a health insurance. I'm sure you're working in IT company. IT companies do give
Yeah, sometimes.
good insurance sometimes, but I don't know. Yeah.
And
So
apart from that, if you have 12,000, now the question is, when do you need the money? This question is being asked to me so many times. I'll invest in mutual funds, but I always ask, when do you need the money back? What is your time horizon? If your time horizon is large, long, then investing in mutual funds can be considered. Can be considered. Again, I'll because this question is very segregated, and I don't know about your life and all. So that's the thing.
how long? When you say mutual fund, we can consider for how long? 10 years is a long time.
I would say as long as you can. 10 years is very good. 5 people say okay, but I don't think 5 is also okay. See,
Okay,
there
so
are
you
cycles in the economy, and there's a larger cycle and the smaller cycle, and most of the times we don't see those cycles as cycles, because sometimes we are facing those cycles for the first time. Like, if I don't know what's your age again, so maybe after the time you've come to the mind that I should start investing, you would be facing the cycle for the first time, and so you would experience the cycle for the first time.
So I would say for a beginner, like 10 years, if you don't need the money, you can put it in
Yes,
mutual
you
fund.
should definitely put, you can definitely put some amount of your money into mutual funds. Mutual funds is equity is like share market, and also you're relying on somebody else, which can be good, and which can be not good also past returns, please. So that's just a sales pitch. Past returns have no meaning because the economy is changing every single day.
Okay.
Not just Indian economy also greatly depends on external economies. So the news is very positive right now, doesn't mean that everything is pink and fresh.
But yes, if you don't need money for 10 years, mutual fund is a choice rather
Right.
than paying the loan quicker.
Rather than paying the loan, right? And also I in any ways, I don't understand why people want to pay the loan quicker. Are what will happen? I understand the with the calculations you can show me that you'll be paying less amount of money, but money in hand today is more important than money afterwards. Let's say you pay quicker and you are able to save, let's say, I don't know, 5 years, but those 5 years would not be today's 5 years. Those 5 years, if it's a 20-year loan, would be after 15 to 20. Those last 5 years would be you'll not have to pay, right? For the 15 years you'll have to pay. I don't know how much is the loan duration and all, but yeah, and the amount also. See, you are getting an opportunity to live in a house and not pay the full amount, so take that opportunity. A longer loan has absolutely, I don't see any problem until it's hampering your finances, but your finances right now seem to be in good condition, as I can see from this question.
He has given us two choices: to pay loan quicker or to invest in mutual fund. But does 12,000 rupees is worth investing in some other thing?
More other things are there. Again, if you have a smaller perspective, you don't have 10 years to put money, you want the money, you might want the money, so you then consider this. Always going for the higher return is not the best thing, because I don't know what are you going to do with the higher return if the cycle comes and when you want the money back at that time, if the market is down. See, just like a human body, you can every day you can do a lot of exercises, eat healthy food all the time, you can do a lot of stuff to your body, but then you might get burned out also.
So the point is, don't always go for higher returns, because if you start putting this money in day trading, for which you might not have full
Right.
knowledge and you might not have time, because
Please
you work
don't
in IT
do
company, you will lose
trade.
your money and wanting to have a higher return. Rather than, if you don't need the money for 10 years, yes, in the two choices which you have given us in the question, mutual fund is
You
a
can,
good
by the way,
choice.
take the money out if you see the market going up, but your horizon in your mind should be longer if you're putting money in the equity. So if the market goes very high and you right now think that I want some of the I want to book some of the profit, you can take some of the money out, but your horizon inside your mind when you're putting the money should be very long. One point more I wanted to make, there is inside the blueprint section there is one more fund which I always create, and I don't know you've created that or not, because the budgeting part is extremely important, and there is this one part of budget which I wanted to really emphasize was education. 10% of your income every month at least you should consider spending on education, because see, that is upskilling. Once you're in a job, you can upskill, you can gain more skills, you can grow inside of your job, or you can probably upskill to start a side hustle. These things are going to give you returns which you cannot even imagine, and you cannot compare with mutual funds or any other financial instrument that's in the market.
So the important point is upskilling, getting new skills with the time. Maybe if you work in IT companies, you can, if something, you can ask a manager if something is there, something you learn and you go to next level, maybe your salary increases more than 10% rather than just yearly increment. Or if you gain some skills, then you can do some side hustle on Saturdays and Sundays, and you can have some extra money
moonlighting after the office,
and you can setting up a system which can give you some extra money which you can invest.
And if you don't want to work after the office, so there are a lot of skills. So I run a business, I know my people, whenever they gain skills, I give them that responsibility, and I also increase their I help them grow. I help them grow any which ways I can possibly retain them, because I know it's very important to retain good employees. That's it. I think I, that's the answer for this question. If you want to download my answer, this answer, I'll create a small PDF of this answer, and you can download it with the analysis from the description.
And also, we will be having in the description a short link to our masterclass where you talk about budgeting and managing your finances, which leads to financial freedom. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, just put your questions in the comment section, and we will be taking up your questions in this in our upcoming episodes. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.